Hey guys, this is Heart, and welcome back to Dragon Force 2. This is where things start to get really interesting.
サニス王女、父王の行方、わかりました。
本当？で、お父様はどこに？
どうやらヒレリア村にいるようですが。
シェファード、すぐにヒレリア村に行く準備をして。
お待ちください、サニス王女。捜索隊の話では。
どうしたの？お父様は無事なの？
バーツ殿、何かあるのか？アデルバッハ殿、実は。
おそらくそれは。わかった。私がついていこ
う。アデルバッハさん？
Okay, in that scene, Bart says that he's found a lead on King Lennox, I keep saying Sanith's father. He's in Fandaria in a village called Hilaria, or Hirelia, and so Sanith's like, okay, I'm gonna head there right away. And Bart says, but there's something I should tell you, but he just can't say it. And then Edelbach says, I think I know what you're trying to say. I'll come with you. And Sanith's like, oh, okay, you'll come with me? So Edelbach has to go too. This is Hireria. So you have to send Sanith and Edelbach together. I'm pretty sure you don't need Barts, but I usually just send them as well. But if you go without Edelbach, then Sanith will say, I just can't go in without Edelbach, and vice versa. If you go with Edelbach and not Sanith for some reason, he'll be like, oh, I need Sanith here.
お父様だわ！お父様！よかった。ご無事だったんですね。お父様、サニスです。お父様？お父様？どうしてそんな目で私を見るの？お父様、まさかサニスをお忘れちゃう？
サニス様、落ち着いてください。父王様はお疲れのようです。ゆっくりお話を。
お父様、やめて！シェファードに剣を向けるなんて一体どうなさったの？
エノックス王、しまよったか？死ねー！
サニス様、助けてください！
別人だわ。この人はお父様なんかじゃない。
死ね！死ね！死ね！
私が相手になります。お父様の皮をかぶった化け物よ。
サニス様。
サニス！サニス！死ね！死ね！死ね！
別人だわ。この人はお父様なんかじゃない。
Okay, we finally found King Lennox, and he's kind of ultra crazy, so Sanith has to fight him. In that first picture you would have seen Orvo in the background, and then the figure wearing a tall hat is supposed to be Lennox. He's wearing the same kind of hat that Sanith wears. It's kind of like a bishop's mitre. Lennox doesn't listen to Sanith, so Sanith realizes that he's being controlled, and so he says, whatever kind of creature you are that's taken on the form of my father, I'll defeat you. So Sanith's father, Lennox, uses zombies and ghosts. This is the first time we've seen zombies. You can actually fight King Lennox with anyone, but I like to go in with Sanith. And that was Turn Undead. That's the first time I've used that skill. It actually isn't nearly as useful in this game as it could be, because there aren't actually that many undead units that the enemy uses, because most of the Zeldokians actually use Dugul, which are darkness and are not undead. But basically it just does high damage to undead troops, so it's ideal for this battle. So there I just used Charm to convert some of Lennox's zombies to my side. Lennox only uses that one skill. He has very high MP, just like Sanith, but he only has one skill that he'll use. Let me see if he has a biography, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he does. He's a mage, his element is darkness, his starting level is 35, so he's very high level. He's a 40-year-old male human from Tradnor, and he actually has 3 skills. He has Flame Cannon, Thunderfall, and Fairy Ray, that kind of black hole move, but he only uses Flame Cannon in my experience. His units are ghosts and zombies. He's the king of Tradnor, and he was attacked by Orvo when he met with Frest and has gone missing. He's been brainwashed by the Dougal, and he's been like tricked or is being controlled to fight his own daughter Sanith, as we see here.
しばらく見ないうちに大きくなったな、サニス。
お父様、私がわかるのね。
ああ、私の自慢の娘、サニスだ。
お父様、すぐに国に戻って治療しましょう。
サニス、もう遅いのだ。私はすでに抜け殻。自分で自分の心を支えることができぬ。お前を刃にかける前に。さあ。
嫌です。一緒にトラトノアに帰るのよ、お父様。
お前の前に立ちはだかる敵はグランデルという恐ろしいやつだ。ここをしていかなければ。
お父様、しっかりして。
サニス、私の可愛い娘。
お父様、お父様。
貴様はオルボ。
レノックス、おしゃべりが過ぎますよ。せっかく生き返らせて地上侵略に使おうと思ったのに、娘にやられるとは。私が始末してあげましょう。実験は失敗ですね。それ。それでは失礼しますよ。
またしてもこのような悲劇が。こんな苦しみは私だけで十分だというのに。
お父様、お父様。
サリス、しっかりするんだ。気持ちを強く持て。気持ちはわかる。私も妻と娘を亡くした。小さなお前には酷かもしれないが、今我々はやらなければならないことがある。泣いている暇はないのだ。サリス、強くなれ。
分かっています、ハデルバーさん。でも今だけ泣かせて。サニス、きっと強くなるから。強くなるから。
Okay, Okay, in that scene, Sanith wants King Lennox to go back to Tradnor with him, but he says it's already too late for him, and that she has to go on without him, and that she'll have to fight Grandel soon. That's her main opponent. And Orvo says he brought back King Lennox, he brought him to life and controlled him in order to serve them, but that his experiment failed, so now he extinguishes his life.
地上の生きとし生ける者すべての魂をこの魔剣の前へ差し出すがよい。
死の舞踏を踊るにはふさわしく美しい世界。
ここの空気は私にはどうも合わないようです。そうですね。恐怖、それが足りない。
時は来た。我らは悠久の時を闇に沈め、呪詛の言葉を刻み続けてきた。地上の虫けらどもよ、もう女神の加護はないぞ。我はグランデル。
あれが私たちの敵？
こんなことが。
ドグル族は我々が考えていた以上に力を蓄えていた。
一体私たちはどうすればいいんだ。
戦うしかないわ。お父様のためにも。
そうだサニス、その通りだ。
Okay, so we finally met Grandel, who's that really eerie looking guy. And then the three people that we saw before him were Estan again, Mydia, which is the first time we've seen her, she's a dancer, and Orvo himself. And so as you can see, the Zeldokian's empire has risen out of the ocean in the middle of Legendra, and now there's a new area in the continent. That blue sort of wall surrounding it is a barrier. So actually, for the moment, you can't get inside that continent. When you can, the access is from the northern part of Highland. There's this one town or this castle right here, that has the only access to the inner part of the continent. In order to break the barrier, you have to move on with the story. So you have to let a domestic phase pass, basically. What I'm doing here is I'm gathering all of my monarchs in that castle that's north of Highland in order to have them sort of poised and ready to move up into the center continent or the center island. You don't have to use your monarchs at this stage, but as I mentioned before, since you do need to use them in the endgame, I do like to keep them as my strongest units anyway, and they usually are the best generals by default. So here in the center we have a bunch of free castles, and then Estan has a castle, Mydia has her own castle, and just to the south, Orvo has his own castle right here as well. So there's those three generals, with the Darkness Tower in the middle.